listening to 40 Weeks, a production of the Pregnancy Podcast with Vanessa Merton. Visit pregnancypodcast.com/week for all of the 40 Weeks resources and sign up with your due date to get each episode delivered to your inbox when you start a new week of your pregnancy. Thank you for tuning in to the 40 Weeks podcast. Welcome to weeks 1 and 2. You can read the transcript and access all of the additional resources for these weeks at pregnancypodcast.com/week1. You measure your pregnancy in the weeks leading up to the birth of your baby, and your baby's due at the start of your 40th week of pregnancy. Week 1 is technically the week of your last period before you get pregnant, and you don't ovulate and conceive until week 3. This uses a formula called Nagel's rule. The medical community widely accepts this calculation, even though it operates on some assumptions, like a 28-day cycle and ovulation on day 14. It's also possible to have your due date calculated later in your pregnancy by measurements in an ultrasound examination. You can break down the 40 weeks of your pregnancy into trimesters of 12 to 14 weeks. The first trimester goes through week 12, the second trimester spans weeks 13 to 27, and the third trimester goes from week 28 until your baby's born. If you are preparing to try and get pregnant, there are some things you can start doing now. Anything that will improve your health can improve your fertility and your chances of getting pregnant. If you're not already taking a prenatal vitamin, now is the time to start. This is also an excellent time to give up alcohol, smoking, recreational drugs, and any over-the-counter or prescription drugs that are not safe for pregnancy. Focusing your energy on eating a healthy diet, starting or maintaining an exercise routine, and making sure that you're getting adequate sleep are fantastic. If you're not the healthiest person right now, please do not stress out over it. Many women find out that they're pregnant before implementing a healthier lifestyle, and their babies are perfectly healthy. It's never too late. Today is a fantastic day to start. There is a lot to learn and a lot of decisions that you're going to have to make throughout your pregnancy and parenting journey. The fact that you're tuning into this podcast is an excellent indicator that you're on top of it. The amount of information to consume can be overwhelming in the beginning. Don't worry, you have plenty of time to figure everything out. And luckily, you're going to have a lot of instincts that will kick in. Nature arms you with tools that you probably don't even know that you have yet. A tip for dads and partners, you probably don't even know that you will be a parent yet. But get ready because you are in for an epic adventure. You play a significant role in supporting mom during pregnancy, birth, and postpartum. In fact, there's a complete episode of the Pregnancy Podcast that covers that topic, and I will link to it in the transcript for this episode. Thank you for tuning in to the 40 Weeks podcast. You can see the full transcript and all of the resources for this episode at pregnancypodcast.com/week1. Next week is when things really begin, and until then, I wish you the very best on your pregnancy journey.